Okay, so we should be live. I'm hoping my audio is pretty decent. What's going on, everybody? This is Thomas Van Kampen, aka TomboTime. If you've been paying attention to my last upload, you'll know that I uploaded a little thing using Google Hangout where me and Kyle Lynn talked about It's Such a Beautiful Day by Don Hertzfeldt. Great movie. Unfortunately, that ended up having really crappy audio quality. So basically, what happened was Kyle Lynn's mic was way too loud, and mine was way too quiet in comparison. So I'm hoping to get that fixed for this time around. Hopefully, this will come out decent. If not, I'm gonna be real mad. But you know, let's just hope for the best. Um, I'm broadcasting this right now because anybody who's seen the Hangouts I've done with Failure Accomplished, where I've been a guest star for the time being, they would know that I've screen shared my animation process before with using Google Hangout, and I thought it'd probably be a handy thing to just use Google Hangout to stream me doing my work stuff. And stuff like that. I tried using Open Broadcast System (OBS) originally for this a long time ago, but for whatever reason, that did not work. And I'm not exactly sure what the reasoning behind that is. I don't know. Technology just tends to go against me whenever I try to do something new and cool. Um, but yeah, I'm just going to be doing this for the time being. I won't say very much. And if anybody feels like hopping on the live stream, checking out what I'm up to, feel free to go right ahead. And if you leave any questions in the chat or whatever, I'll check every now and then, see if anybody's listening in. If not, this will just be uploaded to my YouTube channel after I'm done anyhow. So, you can check it out then and put it on in the background if you're interested in my process at all. Today I'm just going to show you a bit of a taste of my animation process, so how I work out the story and stuff like that. What I'm doing currently is I'm actually doing a bit of commission work for the Black Rifle Coffee Company, run by Matt Best, and there's a link to their YouTube channel in the description, which you can go check out if you want. Pardon me. And yeah, they basically just do a bunch of videos like showing off guns and stuff like that, which is all good. They reached out to me and they asked me to create a 15-second animated short for them. So yeah, we talked it out. That's what I'm going to be doing as my second project. I have another primary one that I'm going to be dedicating most of my time to still. The reason why I'm streaming this one in particular, though, is I actually asked Matt Best if he would be opposed to me streaming this, and he said it would be totally fine. So thank you to him. Now I have something to update my YouTube channel with. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. So the big thing about this right here is it's going to be like a little scene. It's going to be like a really grim scene, too. This is going to be like some noir kind of Spawn shit, which plays hilarious contrast to my other project that's about like little cartoon mouse for kids. But yeah, the premise of this one is basically beautiful woman walks down an alleyway trying to get home. But then is confronted by two like kind of rapist-looking guys. One has a gun, the other has a spiked bat, and it plays up to be like really scary and all that. But then she pulls out a gun and shoots them both. So yeah, that's pretty grim. Sounds like a premise my mom would love. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing as a secondary job. And yeah, just to give myself a little bit of a break from my main thing, which I think will be a lot of fun. And what I'm doing as I begin this, I'm just starting the process right now as we speak. I'm just sketching out like a little bit of a background. I already made a storyboard and a character design sheet, which I have open in another window that I'm not sharing. And maybe I should share that real quick. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and share that real quick. Oh, whoops. That would be this one right here. Okay, cool. So what you should see right in front of you is the first panel of the storyboard, but we'll backtrack a little bit. All right, computer, stop being a tool. So this is the character design I have for the beautiful woman. She kind of has like this kind of chibi proportioned body with a very large head. Everybody in this premise pretty much does. She has big, old, expressive Disney princess eyes. So that's how you know she's very pretty. And this is her gun pose. In the actual thing, she has a submachine gun. She doesn't have a pistol, but for these purposes, this will do perfectly fine. Let's move on. These are the kind of criminal rapist kind of dudes. They look all gross. Look at this guy. Look at the shadows underneath his eyes. They kind of look like I had an idea of what they looked like. Like one of the things I wanted to make it look like was that old Spawn cartoon series, if anybody remembers that. But kind of like a chibier version. They also have that reminds me a little bit of, well, this guy anyway. He has line work that sort of reminds me of like those weird little gnome guys from Venture Brothers. If anybody ever watches that. But yeah, this guy's got the spiked bat. This guy here's got the pistol. So yeah, and he has a striking resemblance to the thief in This Bird Flies Solo. That's entirely incidental. So yeah, there's the first panel. This is the shot I'm creating first. Basically, it's going to be an alleyway. This here is going to be sidewalk. It's going to pan to the left with the woman kind of walking down, trying to just get home safely. And there's a second panel there in all of its underwhelming glory. So yeah, that's kind of the gist. Let me switch it back to the screen we had before. This one right here. My computer's being a touch laggy at the moment, but hopefully I'll be able to work through it just fine. So yeah, I'm not going to talk for the whole duration. I just wanted to give you guys a introduction to what I'm up to. Maybe I'll like edit music into this later down the road or something. But for the meantime, it's a bit taller. My phone's going off. I'm popular. Gotta make these really high. This reminds me, this is gonna look a lot like that one alleyway scene in This Bird Flies Solo, I think. It's gonna look a lot grimmer though. It's gonna have a lot heavier shadows. I'm thinking heavier inking and whatnot. So that's gonna be cool. Who the hell is messaging me? Why must you message me, guys? Is that like because of the chat? No. Okie dokie. So, yeah, I don't have much to share about current life. Just been doing the same old, same old. I started working out this year, and my 2017 New Year's resolution was working out. As much of a cliche that is. And that's been pretty good. I'm still very much a scrawny Dutchman, as my Tumblr handle goes. But, you know, I am, at this point in time, the strongest I've ever been. As sad as that sounds, I'm still a very weak man. I'm still a very puny, twiggy man. But, you know, luckily, I'm strong enough to handle a pencil. God, this is just so interesting, isn't it, guys? Beyond that, I've just been playing some series in the backgrounds. I've been binging Venture Brothers as I've been doing this, and it's an alright show. Sometimes it goes by like really quickly, like a lot of the jokes and a lot of the dialogue just flies right by before you can even comprehend that like someone was even making a joke. But the jokes that I catch along the way are really good. Like my favorite one is the one where the crew's looking at a old death laser and admiring how beautiful it is, and they have like two mafia noir guys right there. Excuse me. And one of them says, "Oh, it's beautiful. If it were a woman, I'd marry it." And the other guy says, "Yeah, and then I'd jeopardize our friendship by banging your hot wife." That joke is pretty damn funny. I am into that kind of humor where it's just so weird and delivered with a funny voice. Yeah. I don't know anybody like in my immediate vicinity that watches Venture Brothers, unfortunately. But, you know, it's an alright show. There are a couple of characters I hate, though. Like, I can't stand Brock Sampson's son. You know, the guy who's in the military jacket, who's like, "Oh, you're such a dweeb. I've had every girl in this town. Ugh." Like, his whole point is that he's obnoxious. Like, ugh, God, that guy's a tool. And, like, he's totally written to be one, too. That's the thing. And to an extent, Hank is, too, but he's starting to get more likable. Dean is my favorite character at the moment, just because I relate to him a bit of a scary amount. More than I'm proud to admit. Dr. Orpheus is really funny. He's like a really hammy Doctor Strange. Which reminds me, I still need to see that movie. I have no life. Poor, poor me. Usually I listen to music and whatnot, but I don't want it to get like caught in the thing in case I accidentally get a copyright strike. I already got like one in my entire YouTube. I wouldn't call it a career, but like my entire YouTube run, I guess. And the context of that was, it was an old film. It was an old live action film I made back in high school. That was like a Frankenstein parody. It might still be up on the channel. I don't know. Maybe I deleted it or something. But anyways, it was a project I made in high school with a couple of buds. And in that, I used two copyrighted songs. I used the Phantom of the Opera theme. And I used the beginning of When You're Evil by Voltaire, the musician Voltaire, not the French Revolution philosopher. Is that right? Whatever. He's dead. He's been dead for like centuries now. History with Tombo. Yay. God. Oh boy. I've also been celebrating, oh, you know what? Since it's March 8th and everything, happy International Women's Day, everyone, and happy Women's History Month, all that good stuff. So time to celebrate ladies. I've been doing so by updating my blog. You can follow it at scrawnydutchman@tumblr.com. I've got all sorts of blogs on there, like why does The Simpsons suck now? What the best Superman movie is. It's not what you think. I think it's Superman Returns. That's all I'll say for now. And what else? What else do I say in it? I also compare Western cartoons to anime. You know, just a bunch of nerdy animation shit. Uh-huh. This is like a very risque kind of skit I'm doing. If skit's even the right word. It's definitely the thematic opposite of the other thing I'm doing, which is intended for children. It's definitely a lot darker in theme. Oh, and one of the shots I really want to do is very like, I want to say it's like very Batman the Animated Series. It reminds me of that one shot in the intro where the thieves are like they're like darkly colored. They only have like two colors. One's black and the other is like a bright blue, and you can't see any of their details other than their eyes. And like they just appear on frame for a second. It happens like in the very beginning. That's a really cool shot. That intro in general is just badass. I love it. Yes. One day I want to like just stream with a bunch of animation buddies, but truthfully, I don't know a whole bunch of online animators personally. I should get in contact with some people I know that are animators and people I really like. See if they just want to hang out, talk about some animation stuff, and maybe screen share their own animation stuff along the way. That's what I wanted to do for a long time, is just hang out with a bunch of other animation buds. Because, like, I used to appear on the streams that Failure Accomplished would do, where he'd just get a bunch of buds that he got in touch with, and he would talk about. He's basically like a like kind of a smaller Sargon of Akkad, I guess, where he just gets a couple of guys to talk about like the extremist feminism thing going on and whatnot, which, you know, if they want to do that, more power to them, I guess. They're sharing their opinions, and ultimately they're not hurting anybody who doesn't want any part of it. But personally, I could do without it. It's just not my scene, I guess. I'd much rather talk about geeky shit and things that don't matter because they matter to me. But maybe I'll like have one of those guys on just in case they want like a break from all that stuff, because it can get really toxic, I think, to talk about all that kind of drama stuff, because it's just floating all over the place. Oh well. I think the last Let's Animate I posted, I was like putting together some stuff for episode 3 of the Peacock, which I do want to work on again sometime in the future. I put it back on the back burner once again because, you know, I gotta get the money, man. I don't have time for these. Don't have time for passion projects at the moment. That said, I am very passionate about the kind of things I am doing because I do have quite a bit of creative influence in everything that I'm currently doing, which is great fun, and I'm glad that that's the way it's happening. This job is always fun, and I've been very lucky with the fact that I have projects in which I have quite a bit of creative control. Not completely, obviously. Obviously, I need to get approval of directors and whatnot, but it's fun to have kind of approval on the kind of designs I do, and you know, what kind of art style I go for. for the clients that I've had, they've really given me creative liberty, which which I'm super thankful for. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Let's make these little short people. Just so we're clear, everyone in this universe is a shorty. Don't get any wrong ideas. Everyone's supposed to be super short. Draw that gun. Yeah. I thought it would be a good idea to take on a second project, because, like, is the Jerry Mouse thing that I'm doing right now, and as it stands, I don't have permission to share that on my YouTube channel. I gotta keep that a secret, so I can't share anything about that other than I'm doing it. But here, it's nice. I have a second project, which is nice because, for one, I could use a bit more money, because as profitable as the current project is, I do like the freedom to just have opportunities to just earn a bit more money on the side, especially if they give me a break from my current project, because it can get monotonous quite a bit. My computer is being a lame-o here. There we go. Save. Save, please. Man, as soon as these things are over, I'm freaking replacing my computer. I already have, like, a better computer in my room as we speak. Like it's got significantly more space on the hard drive. It's got significantly more RAM. It's, for all intents and purposes, a working laptop. And I wanted to just move everything from my old PC to my new one. Apparently, it doesn't work like that, which I'm disappointed by. But whatever. I'm glad that I got it, because my plan now is to just do these with the old one, give Babs, I call my old computer Babs, a few last jobs, and then once that's all wrapped up, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get Harmony. I love a Cintiq. Right now I'm just using a Centuos tablet, but a Cintiq would be badass. Why is this taking forever? My computer's like being all buggy right now. It's probably because of the streaming stuff kind of making it all weird. Oh, it's so weird. Whoops. There we go. Might have to do this guy on a separate layer, actually. Yeah. All right, come on. I hope my audio comes out like decent this time, because My talk with Kyle Lynn, as interesting and intricate as it was, the audio screwed everything up. And I hope that doesn't happen again. Because I like... That makes any sense. I probably need to make this scene longer, but... how long should this scene be, actually? It's like... Currently it's 5 seconds, I think. We'll try that. Oh, 5 seconds. It's supposed to be a 15-second short. Oh. It's probably should be shorter than that. I got like real big fish stuck in my head. Of all the kind of musicians to have stuck in your head, a freaking ska band is what's doing it. Ugh, why is this taking so long? All right. I don't know why, like... Come on. Just save. This guy should be behind this guy. Yeah. It's to my hand, and I'm scared of myself. 'Cause now it's all the same. The voices and names, and I'm scared of myself. That song's been stuck in my head for like the last week. And what's annoying is that it's not on Spotify. Oh, crap, I'm drawing the same guy again. Oopsie. The other guy I'm supposed to draw is the guy with the gun. But yeah, Real Big Fish has been stuck in my head for the last week. And what sucks is that the song I just sang, Drunk Again, isn't even on Spotify. And it makes me sad because I want it to be on Spotify, but it's not. So I can't listen to it when I'm on the go. It makes me sad. Yeah, well. Something I wonder is, like, if I just play it in the background of this stream, will the audio even pick up? Like, will it just play the audio of anything I put on here? Maybe if I put on headphones or something. All right, come on. Don't be a jerk face. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I save, like, masochistically. But you gotta when you're an animator. You can't risk closing out of something when you've done a crap ton of work. You gotta save, like... There's no such thing as saving redundantly in animation. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. I'll probably like link my blog somewhere in the description too, just so you guys can check out what I'm writing, because that's what a lot of my attention has been going to besides this. I'm a very scatterbrained man. I have a tendency to tackle multiple things at once, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but whatever. All right, come on now. Come on. The computer's being all laggy. Can you capture? All right, come on now. When she decides not to leave, our house is a firehouse. There's always pots on fire. All right. Don't be a jerk, Toon Boom. Don't be a meanie. I'm talking like Oni and G. Been listening to too much Sleepy Cast. Come on. Let me work, please. Let me work while streaming, please. That's a bit too large, I think. Come on. Just let me do it. Starting to think this isn't gonna work the way I want it to. Come on. Move this thing. Thank you. Maybe I should just here. Let's try this again. Because this isn't working the way I want it to. Right, disappear, please. All right. That'll probably be better. that showing up on like the stream at all? Like the fact that some windows just straight up don't disappear? It's like weird and glitchy. Yeah, this angle does not work at all. I'm gonna have to redraw these. Damn it! Alright. I thought it could work like that, but nope. I should do this. I should have it more similar to this guy. Lesson learned. Okay, just make it quickly. Okay. So weird that the box is that big. Is there like some red sketches over here? Like little bits of red? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. It's all sketchy. It's all sketchy. Alright. I have an easier time like animating in silence whenever I stream. I can't even bring myself to do it when I feel like I'm by myself, I guess, which there's nobody listening. Like, I am by myself. For all intents and purposes, I'm just talking to myself, but I don't know. It's just the mindset makes it easier. Okay. But your love can take on me. Take on me. Maybe I'll like just come back to these in a bit and just settle for, because like they're not even going to be on screen for that long because I'm going to be panning to the left anyhow. In fact, maybe I should just, yeah. All right, come on. So, yeah, so then I'll just make the girl, the goyle, right over here. This is some insight on how I draw women. They're going to be very rough because the point is less about making it look crisp and clean and more about just figuring out how the shots are going to work. And how the walking cycles are going to work too. I need to put in some breakdowns later down the road too. But for now, this should be fine. What the hell is going on here? Alright, come on now. What is this? Okay, weird. Alright, come on. Just do it, please. Alright. Well, you're gonna be all weird, computer. Okay. So let's just make sure this logic actually sort of makes sense. What I should do actually is I should. All right, come on. Girly walk. Girly walk. Yeah, that'll make more sense. Okay. Cool. think I'm gonna quit streaming in just a bit here because this is getting a little annoying. But yeah, you guys get the basic idea. That's basically just how I start off a scene. I rough everything out. I just figure out movements, how the shot's going to work. And then, yeah. All right, come on. Work, please. Yeah, but I think I'm going to end the stream right there. So anybody who stuck around or feels like watching after I'm done streaming, thank you so much for stopping by, seeing what I'm up to. I hope this was interesting for you. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.